The future, what are the steps here moving forward for how you decide what's next?
Yeah, I mean, no idea right now. We'll see. We'll see. Options are open. Love this organization. Love everything that we're able to accomplish, and all the. I woke up this morning and I saw the light. I saw the light. I reflected, and I thought about all the memories we've had around here, and yeah, we came up short yesterday, and all that, but that doesn't take away from all the things that we accomplished over the years, and so I just have no idea what the future holds right now. I'm gonna sit down and maybe in a couple weeks or something, and talk to the wife and talk to the family, but we'll see. I'm in no rush at all.
What are the factors that you'll kind of discuss with your wife and others to decide which way to go?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's apparent just not only the struggles we had as a team this year, but just individually. It was a battle each and every week to get back on that field on Sundays. Neck injury coming off the surgery, and I was good to about halfway, and then it kind of stingers started acting up, and it wasn't fun. It was a little pain. It was painful. I think I'd be lying if I didn't admit that. And so there's a few times this year I had no idea if I was going to be back out there, and so I was able to make it back out there, and it was tough. It was tough mentally, physically, but yeah, I'm glad that I was able to go on this run with the boys and at least try to finish it off right. And here we are. I'll reflect in a couple weeks, or I'll have a conversation in a couple weeks to see what's next.
If this could be it, I mean, how do you reflect back on your journey from Ohio and doing all the things you did in college to Green Bay to here and everything that kind of has happened for you?
I can't even put into words right now. I couldn't even explain how God has answered all my prayers and some. Like I couldn't even imagine those years back when you were covering me in high school to fast forward until right now. You holding a mic in my face, standing in front of the Buffalo Bills indoor after divisional round loss, but just that alone, just being in here right now is surreal. I can't even put into words how amazing this journey has been, and all the people that my wife and I have been able to interact with. The city of Buffalo alone, just truly remarkable. City of Green Bay, Iowa City, my hometown. But just being here right now and being in Buffalo, cherishing these last 7 years were amazing. I'll always be thankful for this place. I'll always be thankful for Sean bringing me here, playing alongside Jay Poe, and a lot of I could say literally all the teammates that have come through here and that I'm playing with now, just hold a special place in my heart, and I could not have done it without them. And they're the ones that brought me to work every single day and pushed me to be the player that I am. A lot of the it's definitely been tough. It's definitely been tough, but forever thankful for everybody that has helped me along the way.
I know you've talked about this in the past, but what does it mean to you you and Jordan were literally two of Sean's first free agent signings when he came here to be a part of this culture change and this rebuild into what the Buffalo Bills are now. What does that mean to you to be?
Oh, we first got here. I mean, I think I told you guys this before. I was like, what the hell am I doing? I remember coming here. It was cloudy. I told you guys this story a couple weeks ago, and that was when they were redoing this locker room. So they had like the training room down in the stadium, and it was like this just little ass room. And I'm coming from Green Bay with Lambeau Field and new facilities, and I'm walking in here like, man, what the hell am I doing? Why am I don't know, whatever. But ended up being one of the best decisions I ever made. From like I said, playing alongside Jay Poe and us growing as men, the relationships of it was able to build, and I can confidently say like we changed this culture. This place wasn't winning many games before we got here, and we kind of turned that thing around. So to be that spark, means the world to myself. And I'm not speaking for Jay Poe, but I know he could say the same thing. This is a very, very special place, and they just needed They needed some new, fresh faces to come in here and appreciate Buffalo for what it is, and I think that we saw that. You know, we made Buffalo our home also, and I think that as fans they can tell, whether if it's guys, the way we're playing on the field, the way we talk about this organization, what we do in the community. Like, they see that we're not just, you know, NFL guys that are collecting a check, getting in and out. They see that we're actually, you know, a part of this with them. So, you know, we feel the losses, we feel the wins, we feel the struggles. I wasn't here for those 17 years. Thank God I wasn't here for those 17 years. But we felt their struggles in that, and when people would talk about it. So I think it's just, you know, we helped the city of Buffalo, and Buffalo helped us. And here we are 7 years later, and still chugging along.
What needs to happen to move past where you guys have taken them and get to that ultimate goal?
We're so close. You know, this is my 11th year in the league, and 10th year in the playoffs, and it just seems like after every loss, there's a few plays. There's a few plays each and every game that you lose where you're just like, I wish I had that back. I wish I had that back. And it's in the critical moments, as you guys know. And those are what you guys are going to talk about all offseason. That's what we're going to talk about here in the building all offseason to try to fix. But it's the NFL, man. It's the NFL. You see week in and week out how games are won, how games are lost, and it's tough. And you know, if you could change that with the snap of a finger, you would. But that's just why, you know, that's why it's so hard to get to the peak and to win a Super Bowl in this league. And you know, I have no doubt in my mind that players in this locker room, the coaches will do everything they can to fix it. But all you can do is just keep trying and pushing along.
Does something significantly different have to happen? And I'm not mean like changes in personnel, mass firing, anything like that. But I mean, you know, you guys have done this a certain way for a long time, and it's gotten you to a certain level. You know, is it time to do something significantly different?
Well, I think naturally within the NFL, without having significant, you know, firings and hirings and stuff like that, I think that just the turnover of the roster alone, the turnover of the roster alone is significant. Like, you can have the same guys in the locker room the next year, and it's a totally different team, and it can be a totally different mindset, and a totally different feel. So, you know, being here for the last 7 years, every team has been different. I don't think that you need to have a lot of different bodies or coaches or whatever it may be. It's the energy that you have to have towards the end of the season. And I can confidently say the energy that we had building up to this game was high. We all felt confident in that we were going to win this game. You know, last year it felt like we were a little bit depleted from what happened. This year was a different energy, and you know, we felt like we could have went out there and won that game yesterday. But you know, like I said, those critical moments, sometimes you just slip through your fingers and not able to execute. So no, to answer your question, no, I don't feel like there needs to be too much drastic changes.
Sorry, a bunch of us just walked over here. What's your outlook as far as what you think about your future, your contract being up, and everything you went through this year?
Yes. I've been in this territory before. You know, with kind of being a free agent, not at 33 years old, but at the same time, you know, I'm extremely excited for what's in the future. You know, a beautiful family, beautiful wife, beautiful kids. I'm excited to take some time off and kind of reflect and sit down, have some conversations, and see what's next. So, you know, I really don't know as of right now.
Micah Hyde, last question. Who's your favorite teammate from Pittsburgh?
Ooh, you want me to throw D-Jack under the bus? Man, hey, both my guys from Pittsburgh are brothers for life, man. Even though Ohio and PA don't really like each other, love you too, man. But both of you guys for sure.